Riding Hood is true. Only the color has been changed to prevent an investigation.
This is the woods. My name is Wednesday. I work at a homicide. Monday, February the 2nd, 10:22 a.m. Bumped into Chicken Licken. Told me this guy was fallen. I booked her on a 6:14. Turned her over to the psychiatrists. Then a call came in on a 5:03. When I was on my way to the 5:03, a 6:18 came in. I added up the 6:14, the 5:03, and the 6:18. Got 17:35. I handed in my paper to the chief. He corrected it, gave me 100%, patted me on the head, told me I was a good cop. "11:45 a.m. I saw a little girl in a blue hood carrying a basket. I stopped to question her. Pardon me, ma'am. Could I talk to you for a minute, ma'am?"
What about?
"Nothing much, ma'am. Just want to ask you a few questions, ma'am. What's your name?"
Little Blue Riding Hood.
"Where are you going, ma'am?"
Grandma's house.
"Yes, ma'am. What you got in the basket?"
What are you trying to say? I got something in the basket I shouldn't have?
"No, ma'am. I didn't say that."
Then what are you asking me all these questions for?
"Just routine, ma'am. We just want to get the facts. May I have a look in the basket, ma'am?"
Be my guest.
"Let's see. Sawed-off shotgun. Knife. Bludgeon. Box of dum-dum shells. Nothing suspicious here. All right, ma'am. We may want to talk to you later, so don't leave the woods." She skipped on down the path, but she didn't know I'd seen the concealed compartment in the basket. In it, what I'd suspected all along, goodies. My job, get to Grandma's before she did. I took a shortcut through the strawberry patch. It was sort of a strawberry shortcut. I walked up to the cottage and rang the bell.
Coming, dear.
"Okay, Grandma, it's a raid."
A raid? Why, I'm just a peace-loving old lady. You've got the wrong grandma.
"Yes, ma'am. We just want to get the facts. Where'd you get that bump on your head?"
Sky fell on me this morning.
I made a note to book her on a 6:14 and turn her over to the psychiatrists. I tied her up, put her in the closet. Then I put on the grandma suit and got into bed. "Come in, ma'am."
Hello, Grandma. I got the loot. What are you doing in bed?
"I'm feeling poorly."
Grandma, what big ears you have.
"All the better to get the facts. I just want to get the facts, ma'am."
But Grandma, what a big subpoena you have in your pocket.
"All the better to serve with you."
But Grandma, what a big 38 police special you have pointed at me.
"All the better to take you in. You're under arrest. You and your grandma are operating a goodies ring."
A cop. I should have known.
"Known what, ma'am?"
You look nothing like Grandma. You forgot about the mustache.
"But I don't have a mustache."
I know, but Grandma does.
Well, I see you broke the goodies ring. How'd you get a lead on her, Joe?
I just played a hunch, Frank. It was just a hunch. I played my luck. Sometimes a hunch pays off. Sometimes it doesn't. I was just lucky. I just played a hunch, Frank.
What you're trying to say, Joe, is you just played a hunch. Let me guess. Sometimes a hunch pays off. Sometimes it doesn't. You just played a hunch. Is that what you're trying to tell me, Joe?
Yeah, I just played a hunch.
The tale of Little Red Riding Hood.
All right. As for our next story, we have another one of Stan Freberg's called St. George and the Dragonette. Yes.
The legend you are about to hear is true. Only the needle should be changed to protect the record.
This is the countryside. My name is St. George. I'm a knight. Saturday, July 10th, 8:05 p.m. I was working out of the castle on the night watch when a call came in from the chief. A dragon had been devouring maidens. Homicide. My job. Slay him. You call me, chief?
Yeah, it's the dragon again. Devouring maidens. King's daughter made me next.
You got a lead?
Nothing much to go on. Say, did you take that 45 automatic into the lab to have them check on it?
Yeah, you were right.
I was right.
Yeah, it was a gun. 8:22 p.m. I talked to one of the maidens who had almost been devoured. Could I talk to you, ma'am?
Who are you?
I'm St. George, ma'am. Homicide, ma'am. Want to ask you a few questions, ma'am. I understand you were almost devoured by the, ma'am, is that right? Dragon?
It was terrible. He breathed fire on me. He burned me already.
How can I be sure of that, ma'am?
Believe me, I got it straight from the dragon's mouth.
11:45 p.m. I rode over the King's Highway. I saw a man. Stopped to talk to him. Pardon me, sir. Could I talk to you for just a minute, sir?
Sure, I don't mind.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a knave.
Didn't I pick you up on a 903 last year for stealing tarts?
Yeah, so what? You want to make a federal case out of it?
No, sir. We heard there was a dragon operating in this neighborhood. We just want to know if you've seen him.
Sure, I've seen him.
Mm-hmm. Could you describe him for me?
What's to describe? You see one dragon, you see them all.
Would you try to remember, sir, just for the record? We just want to get the facts, sir.
Well, he was, he had orange polka dots,
Yes, sir?
purple feet, breathing fire and smoke,
Mm-hmm.
and one bloodshot eye right in the middle of his forehead, and like that.
Notice anything unusual about him?
No, he was just your run-of-the-mill dragon,
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. You can go now.
Hey, by the way, how you gonna catch him?
I thought you'd never ask. A dragon net. 3:05 p.m. I was riding back into the courtyard to make my report to the lab. Then it happened. It was the dragon.
Hey, I'm a fire-breathing dragon. You must be St. George, right?
Yes, sir.
I can see you got one of them new 45 caliber swords.
That's about the size of it.
You slay me.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about.
What do you mean?
I'm taking you in on a 502. You figure it out.
What's the charge?
Devouring maidens out of season.
Out of season. You'll never pin that rap on me. You hear me, cop?
Yeah, I hear you. I got you on a 4-1-2-2.
412. What's a 412?
Overacting. Let's go.
On September the 5th, the dragon was tried and convicted. His fire was put out and his maiden-devouring license revoked. Maiden-devouring out of season is punishable by a term of not less than 50 or more than 300 years.
All right. Now, as for another one of Columbus's hits and stuff like that, from 1961, we were just in 1953. I forgot to mention earlier. All right. We are now doing Columbus Discovers America.
(1492), Madrid. The Queen of Spain grants an audience to an obscure Italian sailor. There, in her chambers, plans are made destined to change the course of history.
All right, we'll go over it once again. First, you hide the jewels, you give me the money, and I buy the ships. And I discover the new world, get up the king, and I'll send for you.
You say you'll send for me, darling, but will you?
Oh, look, we've been all through this before.
I know, but really, you're such a dreamer. You'll go out there and you'll sail right off the edge of the world.
I will not.
Wait, you're such a charming boy, darling. Why don't you forget all this? I'll set you up with a nice little fiat agency in West Barcelona.
I don't want to pay that agency.
Well, why don't you go to art school like your friend Da Vinci? True.
Look, if Lenny wants to starve to death, that's up to Lenny. Me, I want to discover the new world. Carry out my dream.
His Majesty, King Ferdinand.
The king!
Oh, sure, it'll be the Inquisition all afternoon, huh?
The time just slipped away. Quickly, take the jewels. Go over the balcony.
Too late.
Good afternoon, dear. How was the Inquisition? Was it amusing?
Dullsville, same old. Hey, who's that?
Oh, you remember Christopher Columbus?
Oh, you mean old round world? You and your bohemian friends?
He's not Bohemian. He's Italian.
Italian bohemian. Look at him in that hat. Is that a crazy sailor?
Crazy? I'll tell you how crazy. He's a man with a dream, a vision of a new world whose alabaster cities gleam undimmed by human tears, with purple mountain majesties above the 2 cents plain.
Fruited!
Fruited. He held these dreams to be self-evident, this round world with Indians and justice for all. Let us then go forward together towards Miami Beach. Let the dream of this crazy Italian boy, indivisible, should not perish from the map.
Bravo!
Bravo! Bravo!
Was that moving? Was that a great bit?
Listen, I always said this girl had a lot. Wait a minute. I ask a simple question. I get a pageant. Why should Spain sponsor you? Why don't you go to Portugal?
I did. They bought the prices right.
Oh?
Can I have your permission to sail?
Have you had your shots?
I have.
Permission granted.
Gracias. Arrivederci.
Hasta la vista.
Adios.
Hasta
Adios, muchachos,
muchachos,
compañeros. Will you get out of here? Strange. He left by the balcony.
Force of habit, I guess.
Yeah, how's that again?
Oh, nothing.
Isabella, when are you going to quit fooling around with these nuts?
Scene 2. Columbus's first voyage.
Admiral Columbus, sir. The men are weary, on the point of madness.
That's the trouble with labor today. Don't they realize we're going to discover the new world?
You've been saying that for the last 57 days.
Well, nobody forced you to come along, Your Majesty.
My doctor told me I should go to Florida for the winter. I still can't see what you needed 3 ships for.
I got a better deal on the fleet rate.
I'll accept that, but you better sight land soon. There's rumbling of mutiny.
Really?
Come over here and listen.
All right.
Rumble, rumble,
Rumble,
rumble.
rumble,
I see what you mean. I'll jump up there on the rigging and speak to him.
You mean on top of everything else, this ship is rigged?
Now, hear this. This is the Admiral speaking. I know the going has been rough. We could just hold it a little while longer.
rumble, 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 rumble.
Stop that rumbling down there.
Rumble.
Who can blame him? The whole thing is madness. I don't like the way the crew is acting.
Well, you're overplaying a bit yourself there.
I tell you, the world is flat, and that's that.
It's round as your hat.
It's flat as your head.
It's round.
It's flat.
Okay.
Well, for all our sakes, I hope.
Land ho!
What was that?
French horns.
No, before that.
It was the lookout. He sighted land.
Hooray!
Quickly, hand me the glass. No, the other one. To the new world.
Likewise.
Scene 3. Columbus was discovered.
All right, go ahead. Give the kid top billing.
It was just a thought.
No, go ahead.
All right. I claim this land in the name of Queen Isabella and King Ferdinand of Spain.
Oh,
Well, first I took the flag in the sand and then I, pointed up and all that stuff.
Watch yourself, Admiral. Natives, they may be hostile.
Well, we're all a little hostile now and then. Some of us can sublimate. Others can't adjust, you know how it is.
I know, but you better try and talk to them.
All right. Hello there. We white men, other side of ocean. My name's Christopher Columbus.
oh, you over here on a Fulbright?
Huh? Oh, no. I'm over here on Isabella, as a matter of fact. Which reminds me, I want to take a few of you guys back on the boat with me to prove I discovered you.
What do you mean? You discover us. We discover you.
You discovered us?
Certainly, we discover you on a beach here. It is all how you look at it.
Yeah, I never thought of it. At any rate, my men and I were wondering if you could spare a little food.
What kind num-nums you want?
Well, what's that strange plant you're holding there with yellow kernels?
You mean this?
Yeah, what is that?
French horn.
No, what you're holding in your hand.
Oh, corn.
That's what I thought it was. What else you got to eat around here?
Oh, berries, herbs, naturally grown fruits, and organically grown vegetables.
That's what I suspected. What kind of diet is that? That's why I come here, to fulfill my dream.
You have a dream?
Yes, I do.
Would you like to talk about it?
I certainly would. My dream is to open the first Italian restaurant in your country. Give me some real food, starches, spaghetti, cholesterol, all the better things. That's called progress, you see. Now, right here would be a good location for the restaurant. Ocean view and all that. Is there room for a parking lot?
You kidding? Whole country is parking lot.
I suppose. Well, I'd like to put a little deposit down on the property here.
Okay.
I only have a few balloons on me, so if you direct me to the nearest bank, I'll get a check cash.
You out of luck today. Bank's closed.
Oh, why?
Columbus Day.
Oh, yeah, we're going out on that joke.
No, we do reprise of Song That Helly. Step aside, pal. Meet the new...
Big cheeses of
The
this
round
round
world.
All right, there you have Columbus. Now on to the midnight ride of Paul Revere.
This is a great way to learn American history.
It is. It really is.
This show really should be repeated for a far larger audience. Exclamation point.
But words give way to open hostility, and history records that fateful year and the midnight ride of Paul Revere.
Okay, that's the signal. Get on the horse,
I
Levine.
don't know.
That's Revere.
Revere, Levine, just so you ride a horse good. Now get going.
All right, to arms! The British are coming! The British are coming!
Hey, who's making all that racket out there?
It's me, Paul Revere.
Who?
Paul Revere.
I got all the pots and pans I need, sweetie.
But what about the British?
As far as I know, they all have pots and pans that they need too. That's it.
And now, as for your final history lesson, Betsy Ross and the flag.
To think you discovered this guy from being a beaver and laid in the tramp. As the seeds of... Oh, sorry, that's you.
As the seeds of turmoil flowered and grew, the hastily assembled American army carved a banner they could call their own. To certain Philadelphia seamstress came General George Washington one day in the icy winter of 1777.
Betsy, you in there? Betsy!
Who is it?
It's me, George.
Oh boy, come on in. Hey, ever hear of wiping your feet?
How's that?
You're tracking snow all over my early American road.
Oh, yeah, sorry. All right, let's get down to business now. You got it finished?
The flag?
No, my jacket.
Oh yeah. But don't you want to see the flag?
The flag can wait. I got a man outside from Esquire.
All right. You want to slip it on?
Please.
Okay, take a look in the mirror there.
Is that a darling blazer?
Oh yeah, darling.
Is it me?
Oh, it's you. Now, how about we check out of that flag?
Wait a minute. Do you think the lace on the cuffs is too much?
No, it's fine.
You really like it?
I adore it. Now
I
about
wonder if we should have the silk brocade instead of the lace.
lace, brocade.
Aye, these antique military buttons worked out real nice then, huh?
Well, I'm glad.
Or should I have taken the mother of pearl?
We've been all through this, George. You wouldn't want the mother of pearl. Once you had them on, you'd hate them.
Yeah, but on the other hand,
Now look, I gave you a spiffy little blazer there. You got the lace on the cuffs and the antique military buttons and the gold epaulets and the emblem on the pocket.
all right.
Now why don't you look at the flag, huh?
All right.
Just a minute, let me bite that thread off here.
Well, snap it up. Spread it out on your lap there. We'll, you having a little fun at your country's expense here, huh?
How's that?
You kidding with these colors? Red, white, and blue?
Well, those are the only remnants I had around.
Wait a minute. Stars? I deliberately said polka dots.
Huh?
Stars with stripes, how does that work together design-wise?
All right. You want to be the big man and put on the thimble, huh?
No, it's just...
And how about you just let me run the flag department and you run the army like a nice father of our country, okay?
I know, but
Everybody wants to be an art director.
look at the colors you chose. The best you could do, I suppose, a peppermint stripe with royal blue, the same as the British colors, too. Now, how will you tell whose side is who? Look at the colors you chose. Why couldn't they put good proofs? Lavender over chartreuse, or possibly some exotic shade. Delicate orange, mauve, or jade, instead of the choice that has been made. Why couldn't it possibly be cinnamon?
Everybody wants to be an art director.
Everybody wants to call the shots.
Everybody wants to be a flower dissector, changing all my stars to polka dots. Everybody thinks that there's a fine old word on what is strictly out and what is in. How'd you like a flag that features fleur-de-lis on a corrugated tin?
I'd like it. How soon can you make one up?
Come on, there's your flag, take it or leave it.
All right. Say, what's this little ticket here that just fell out? Inspected by number 28?
That's me.
Oh, yeah.
You want it on a hanger?
No, just running up the flagpole, see if anybody salutes.
Okay,
I guess it's better than don't tread on me.
certainly. Besides, 100 years from now, what the heck difference is it gonna make?
I guess you're right. Come on, men.
And there you have it, as for your history. We're going to take a little break right now.
If y'all need a little break, and in like 10 minutes, y'all come back, and we will continue with the Thin Man. Thank you.
Thank
Well, I got a problem.
Goofy. Isn't he funny? Oh my God. I'm so glad we came across him.
At my house, which is an hour away. Well, that's it.
Figure it out.